Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Wednesday, December 4th, around 10 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. As predicted, the limb is now active. M flares, the first M flares in over a week, now emerging from the sun. Keep calm. It's boom time. Just days after over 5 feet of snow was delivered to the lake effect snow regions up in the Northeast, parts of the U.S. could see an additional 2 feet of snow as a winter squall moves east. And this squall is not only dedicated to the lake effect regions. The entire region will be covered. A winter squall is forecast to drop as much as 2 feet of snow as it moves across the eastern U.S., according to reports from the National Weather Service. Winter storm warnings are in effect for parts of Michigan, far northeast Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and it added, however, that the winter storm, which was also in effect for portions of Michigan, as well as northeastern Ohio, western PA, and even western northern New York. Snow squalls, strong winds, and periods of heavy snow are expected to affect portions of the Great Lakes to the U.S. interior from the Northeast to the Mid-Atlantic through Thursday, according to the National Weather Service in College Park. Roughly 1 to 2 feet of snow is expected in many areas. The full forecast just ahead. Dangerous snow squalls to reach I-95 zone from D.C. to Philly and even New York City. Snow showers and dangerous snow squalls will create sudden hazards on the roads for Thursday morning's rush as the leading edge of Arctic air charges towards Interstate 95 in the Mid-Atlantic. Will we see scenes like this from Erie County on the 3rd? Well, cross your fingers and pray that it doesn't happen. And here's the forecast. Let's walk it through for you. The next 3 hours, the snow is going to continue to fall. Take a look. Western PA, New York, and all of the Northeast by morning will be buried. Most areas just getting an inch or so, but that is hundreds of square miles. The entire Northeast covered in the global warming goodness all the way down into central New Jersey and the Philadelphia region, including Manhattan. The snow will continue throughout the day, Thursday and into Friday, and will taper off Friday there, as far as the lake effect snow is concerned. By the end of the weekend here, Saturday and into Sunday, a system will be moving down the Rockies all the way down to the Four Corners and into Texas and make its way back up the Appalachians. Take a look at those totals right there. That is Thursday, December 12th, lighting up the numbers. And let's hope that that is what actually happens. Al Gore is not happy about a white Christmas. Shut up, Al. Get in your hole. No bundt cake for you. Yeah, Al Gore is going to go bundt cake free the entire holiday season. And here's the full forecast. Arctic cold front impacting the Great Lakes into the Northeast. You could see winter storm warnings and watches basically lighting up the entire Great Lakes region. As a powerful Arctic cold front will sweep across the Great Lakes today and into the Northeast, early Thursday, expect brief and intense bursts of heavy snow and gusty winds. Widespread strong winds will spread from the northern plains to the Great Lakes today and reach the central Appalachians, mid-Atlantic, and northeast by Thursday, where blizzard conditions are expected in the Appalachians. Just one county so far here, it looks like in Maryland, with blizzard warnings up. How do you like them apples? Well, buckle up for what's coming. Snow for the first time in many regions. You might as well get out that snow shovel now and oil it up. Seismic update. No quakes of note. A moderate uptick in activity worldwide with no large quakes to be seen, but lots of smaller quakes. As we take a quick look at worldwide volcano news for Wednesday, December 4th, the first puff on the list, Liwatobi to 8, Reventador, possible volcanic ash, Conleon, 10,000-foot blast there, Fuego to 14, Ibu on the list today, 7,000, and you can see here, Svartsengi, the eruption continues at normal levels. Popo puffing to 20,000 today, Conleon to 10, Santuito to 14, Manam on the list, 7,000 foot blast there, Semaru, who knew, now you do, 15,000 foot, Ducono to 16, Nevado de Cruiz, 22,000 foot, Fuego to 15, Popo to 21, Ibu to 7, Reventador, 14,005, Manam to 7, Nevado de Ruiz, possible volcanic ash, and here we can see from Conleon, occasional ash emissions continuing. Here we are at the summit of Spur Volcano, where you can see some steam activity there. Ongoing seismic activity has raised the alert level to yellow, and it is relatively stable there. Santaguito to 14, Sangay to 20, Semaru to 15, Svartsengi. The eruption continues at stable levels. Ibu to 7, Ducono to 16, Liwatobi to 9, Conleon, 9,000 foot puff there, Fuego to 15. And that wraps up worldwide volcano news for the day. Hey, hey. A quick look at space weather, and as predicted, the active region turning around the limb. Now, last night we predicted that would be the main producer of activity, and in fact, it has been. Today, solar activity finally back at moderate levels with the first M flare in over a week. And this one was such a tweak, it wasn't even over the limb yet. So this is behind the limb, an M 2.2 flare at 10 UTC today. And then there was another flare after that, a M1, a longer duration flare from the same region. So we're keeping a close eye on the active region incoming as it is now flare producing. 3-day geomagnetic forecast is all quiet as a coronal hole may couple with us in the next 3 days this weekend. So, and there's 2 of them. So buckle up, Buttercup. We might have some space weather activity in the next few days. And here is that M flare, the biggest one, the initial blast from the active region, now turning around the limb, an M2.3. Hee. Here we are over at GOES X-ray flux, where you can see those 2 M flares, M2.3, M2.1, M1.4. My bad. But we're waiting for more activity, significant activity, to come off the sun. Hopefully. More unexplainable cosmology in the articles today. A new cluster of galaxies that interact with each other defy prevailing model of our universe. Yeah, the problem is it's a gravity-based accretionary model, and none of that's true. We live in an electric universe with extreme electromagnetism, and, well, none of the model makes sense in that reality. Astronomers have discovered an extremely rare group of 5 dwarf galaxies that are interacting with each other about 117 million light years away. That means the light we're receiving is 117 million years old. So this activity is far in the past, but we are observing it nonetheless at the present. Dwarf galaxies contain a few billion stars, whereas standard galaxies have hundreds of billions, if not hundreds of billions and billions, giving them low mass and luminosity. The newly found galaxies are blue, gas-rich, and actively forming new stars. They were designated D1 to D5, and D3 and D4 are showing signs of mutual tidal interactions, which means their respective gravitational forces are pulling on each other and distorting the galaxy's shapes. Now, this shouldn't be happening, but it is. And, well, scientists are baffled. A massive asteroid impact did not change Earth's climate in the long term, according to research. The only problem with the research is it's garbage. Lee and I will break it down this weekend on the radio show. And they even have a caveat in the beginning of this articles where they say that, well, it didn't have long-term change in Earth's climate, but we're looking at a periodicity of 11,000 years in the sampling size. So it could have changed the climate for up to 11,000 years. The scientists just wouldn't be able to see it. Holy macaroni. Have you heard about the new gold? Yeah, it might be in your drawer or up on a shelf. This mineral that we may all have in our drawers at home has more value than scientists originally thought. And we're talking about fool's gold, pyrite. Apparently, pyrite is so disjunct as a mineral, it tends to take in extraneous elements. The most easiest to incorporate in the pyrite lattice is lithium. And you know what's happening these days with the Green New Deal and rare earth element mining and the mining of lithium for the production of batteries for the scam electric vehicle that many people are buying for $100,000 a pop. Well, pop indeed. Maybe the pyrite niche will bring the cost of these electric vehicles to the ground, as there is billions of tons of pyrite lying all over the ground in tailings piles at copper and silver mines across the West. And all you have to do is go back in there and shovel up that waste and remine it for lithium. I think a new lithium boom is in our future. What say you? Leave a comment below. Speaking of booms, the biggest boom I've seen in a while is the Bitcoin boom tonight. Went over 100,000. It is now hovering at $103,000 per Bitcoin. Remember when they told you this was a scam 5 years ago when Bitcoin was just 5,000 a pop? If you put all your money in Bitcoin 5 years ago, you would be retiring this evening. Yeah, but it's just a scam. Speaking of non-scams, the San Luis Valley Seed Exchange, the 15th annual, has been declared today. It is happening April 12th and 13th of 2025. Mark your calendars. If you want to meet Leah and Diamond, we will be in the San Luis Valley for the 15th annual San Luis Valley Seed Exchange, come hell or high water. April 12th and 13th, you can gather up as much free seeds as you could ever imagine. Gobble it all up and also take part in a community event that is spreading love, survival, and thrival. Is that even a word? Plus, we're selling all kind of cool stuff that don't have any chemicals or pesticides in it. So go get it. We're going to be shouting this out for the next 5 months. And guys, if you can't make it to the San Luis Valley Seed Exchange, the holidays are coming up. You can provide all your friends and family with the gift of preparedness and seeds. Open pollinated heirloom seeds from the Alliance of Native Seed Keepers and the Bertie County Seed page here. The new website. Support our growth. We're raising funds to expand and better serve the community. Right now, we've got 123 seed varieties in stock as we enter winter. This is far more than most seed companies, but I do digress. These are also the least expensive seeds in the universe. $2 per pack, open pollinated, non-GMO heirloom seeds that have been saved for generation after generation. So go get the seeds. Support the channel and support your friends and family's preparedness. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share the video. We're shadow banned. We need your help to grow. Become a Patreon. Support the work we do. Tomorrow, the big Walter Cruttenden interview about the precession of the equinoxes, the Yuga cycle, our binary system with our star, and minds will be blown. We love each and every one of you. Hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, and be safe.